Hey guys, what's up? It's me here, Jay Pineapple, and I'm back again for another video. And this time, probably one of the first reviews on YouTube for this. Anyway, we're going to take a look at the packaging. Obviously, Dark Phoenix has the 3 head sculpts, which look amazing. And this weird fire effect, I don't even know what it is. But anyway, here's Cyclops. Pretty much just a boring reuse of the Bucky Cat mold. But I am happy to have a Cyclops in my collection. If you guys can see in the background, I have the Spider-Man and Mary Jane 2-pack as well that I'm going to be reviewing next. But of course, I'm going to be reviewing this one first. And, yeah, where's my knife? Okay, well, anyway, looking on the side, you guys can see this is an interesting picture of Dark Phoenix here. Really awesome. It says the Legend Series logo at the top here, has the X-Men symbol down there, obviously classic, only at Toys R Us logo there as well. And on the back, you guys can see it has Cyclops here and Phoenix there, of course. And it has, I think that's Uncanny X-Men 136, inspired by Marvel comic art. Comic not available? No! Why would you advertise it then? Gosh. Okay, well, anyway, if you guys do want to read the bio, you guys can pause now. JK, I'm going to read it anyway. Though Scott Summers and Jean Grey shared a psychic link, Cyclops was no match for the Dark Phoenix. As Grey came to possess the power of the Phoenix Force, the Phoenix rose, mastering telekinesis to overthrow her position and ascend to the cosmic dominance. Wow, that's really interesting. Okay, there's a bunch of legalese down there, and make sure to go to marvel.hasbro.com/Marvel. Advertisement 101, okay. And if you guys do want to see the UPC for this, just in case you guys want to go hunt this at your local Toys R Us, you sweats, go there. There's the UPC. Alright, and this is just the weird thing that Toys R Us puts on every single package. Alright, anyway, let's just get to it and crack this thing open. See how awesome these figures are. Oh, okay, that was a little bit of a frustrating time getting these figures out. The Dark Phoenix heads were kind of annoying to get out, I will say. That is one of my complaints. But, oh, wow, that Dark Phoenix head looks awesome. Okay, well, anyway, we will be right back. I'll be right back when I've posted these figures around, and I'll give you guys an in-depth review. So let's get to it, guys. And in terms of accessories in this 2-pack, we have obviously the first head sculpt on Dark Phoenix. Of course, this is the real Dark Phoenix head sculpt. And I do have to say, this Dark Phoenix looks really good. I really like the way that the hair is translucent on this figure. It looks really awesome. It sort of like fades from this normal looking hair color into this orange sort of fiery hair, which makes it look that much cooler. And I like the way the eyes looked. They look really good. She looks very menacing. I love the way that the paint is throughout the figure. I love the paint. Really nice job. I like the touches of the Dark Phoenix logo on the waist belt there. Really, really cool looking figure. Thanks Hasbro for giving us a really awesome Phoenix. And if you guys want to see the second head sculpt on this figure, and there you go, guys. Here's the second head sculpt on the figure. Yeah, I don't know what I feel about this head sculpt. I mean, like, it's a good sculpt for Phoenix, but I just don't think it really fits the Dark Phoenix character. I'm sure that this will look better on the regular Phoenix figure. I unfortunately do not have that figure. I will say, though, I do like the shading, the dark black shading throughout this head sculpt. It looks really, really awesome. Really nice job there. I think the eyes are painted out very well. Very clean paint for this head sculpt. Well done, Hasbro. Let's get on to that third head sculpt. And here's the third head sculpt, everyone. Yeah, I think this one's probably, I think this one's one of my favorites in the set. I think the original head sculpt is my favorite, but this comes pretty close. I like the this character definitely looks like bad, crazy. Like this woman's crazy. Like, you know, and I love the sculpt of the hair. It just looks amazing. Really nice paint apps for the head sculpts for this figure. Just in general on this figure, it has really nice paint. The Phoenix logo is painted out pretty nicely. And I will say this is not the exact same mold as the Phoenix. As the regular Phoenix. I think that this is a different mold to that Phoenix figure. I like the use of that Phoenix logo down there on the waist. Really nice looking figure. Really, I like this pearlescent. I like this gold color that's throughout the figure. It looks really nice, and of course, really nice looking hands. I will say though, the ankle joints are a little weird on this figure. Now we'll just get into articulation right now. The head for the Dark Phoenix figure will look down. At least with this head sculpt, it looks down a decent amount, pretty far. That's probably really unrealistic though. But if you want to get a realistic looking down, if you want to get a little bit realistic looking down, there you go. That's probably as realistic as you're gonna get looking down. And yeah, that's pretty good. And it looks up not really that well. It does move side to side though, and has a pretty insane neck pivot. For a Marvel Legend, it has a pretty good neck pivot, and this is with the long hair. It's not very rubbery material. The hair's made out of not really that much rubber material. It's a little hard. But anyway, arms are on ball hinge joints. So they swivel around and they hinge in and out. No biceps, so there is a hinge at the elbow and a swivel at that elbow. Swivels at the hands and wrist hinges as well. So good up and down movement for the hands. Waist joint moves all the way around. So decent waist joint there. Pivots side to side a little bit. And it crunches forward. That's a pretty good amount. And it crunches back a decent amount as well. Legs will kick forward. That much. Decent. I think that's a decent amount. And they don't really kick back that far. Oh, they actually kick back that far. They actually do kick back that far. That's alright. The legs will also kick outwards that far. Surprisingly further than Spider-Man. There is a thigh cut. A double hinge at the knee. That doesn't really work that well. There's a hinge at the foot. Now here's where it gets a little weird. So there's a hinge at this foot that moves down. And it also moves up, not so much. Yeah, I'm not going to force it. And there's an ankle rocker in there as well. So decent articulation. I will say that this foot is probably my main concern because it doesn't really move down that far. And I feel like it's so tight that I might actually break it. So I might actually have to get some hot water in there for it to actually work. So yeah, let's just take this head sculpt off right now. Let's put on that Dark Phoenix head sculpt. There you go. And yeah, I will mention the other accessory that this Phoenix figure comes with is this weird little Phoenix thing. I think it's mostly supposed to be around her arm. Yeah, I mean, like, you'll have to position it the way you want. But yeah, I don't really see much use in it. It does have some pretty good paint in it. This actually doesn't have that much paint at all. It's a cool sculpt and all, but like I just don't really see much use in it that much. Besides just like popping it on her fingers or something like that, and that's what I've been trying to do for a while. And boom, there you go. It's on her fingers now. Boom. Alright, let's get into the Cyclops figure now. This Cyclops, yeah, it's basically just the Bucky Cat body. Yeah, it's basically just a Bucky Cat body. That's literally all it is. I will say though, I do like the head sculpt on this Cyclops figure. It looks pretty nice. Nice smooth head sculpt. I've never really seen this mold with such a cool looking head sculpt. Anyway, looking here at the eyes. I like the visor. I think the visor looks really nice. Really clean paint apps for the most part. I like how they have this shading around the figure itself. It just makes it look that much better and makes it stand out a lot. I know this lighting might be a little bit difficult for you guys to see it, but it's pretty good. Yeah, you guys can see that X belt there. Pretty nice, pretty nice. It's a pretty basic figure, but it does the job well for your Cyclops. And of course, on this hand, it has the pointer hands for, you know, his visor, so that we can get him some decent poses, you know. Alright, anyway, on to articulation. The head will move up. Moves up pretty well. and it moves down that much. It also swivels side to side, no real neck pivot. Arms will move outwards that far, and they will move all the way around. There is also bicep swivel, along with a double hinge for the elbow. And I'm trying to get that double hinge to actually work this time, so, you know, pretty good movement. And both of the hands are on swivels, and they have a hinge at the wrists. So, good up and down movement with the wrists. There's a really nice ab crunch joint as well in this figure that moves down that far. And it doesn't really move back that far. There is a waist joint that swivels all the way around, of course. And legs kick forward a decent amount, don't really kick back that far, they kick outwards pretty decently. There is a thigh cut along with a double hinge at the knee, so decent articulation at the knee. Boot cuff swivel here as well, a hinge at the foot that moves down that far, up that far, and it has an ankle rocker and pegals at both of the feet. So yeah, let's get these figures into some awesome poses and we'll do the outro for the video. Sorry guys, I lied. I'm actually going to be comparing these guys to a couple of figures. So, real quickly, we'll just compare these two figures to the Juggernaut Wave Rogue. And of course, Dark Phoenix is going to fall on the floor as per usual. But as you guys can see, these figures are pretty much in scale. I think these guys are in pretty good scale. You know, and these are, you know what, just for the fun of it, I'll just grab out a couple more of my figures. So we'll just grab out Wolvie right here. Here's Wolverine. And we'll just have to stand him up, of course. So here's Wolverine as well. So here are basically the four of them. You know, that looks pretty cool. And just for fun, we'll just throw in Deadpool. And, you know, oh my gosh, Cyclops is leaning against the freaking thing, as well as Rogue. Okay, there you go. So, yeah, we'll just move Wolverine up like this. We'll put Deadpool down, if we can. Cool, well, there you go. I know I'm holding Deadpool, but Deadpool, that pretty much is like the scale between these figures. And these are pretty much the only X-Men figures I have, unless you count this stupid X-23, which is, I don't know, I think it's a terrible figures. But, yeah, I mean, these figures seem pretty good in scale. So, let's get into the outro now, guys. So that's my review, everyone. I hope you all did enjoy it. If you guys did, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the notification bell to see whenever I upload a new video. And if you're new here, well, just subscribe, like I said before. And comment below your thoughts of this 2-pack and what did you think of the review. So yes, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. And until next time, Stay Powerful signing out. Stay tuned to the end, by the way, because I'm going to have a photo gallery of images and stuff that's going to be at the end. And yeah, so yes, thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, peace.